So, good afternoon, everyone. Today we have with us Mr. Anil B. Gholap. He has completed his master degree from science and completed his bachelor of education and pursuing PhD. Sir has published as of now 5 papers, and he has attended almost 10 national and international conferences. So we are glad to have you, sir, today, and we will be definitely learning something from you, and we are eager to listen from you on the topic real life mathematics. So, sir, over to you. We welcome you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
My today's topic is actually mathematics in real life. Before I should start, I will use one quote actually. Life is good for only two things: discovering mathematics and teaching mathematics. So with this quote, I start today's session. Before I move to main content or content of the session, let me introduce first, as already Ragini ma'am shared my details with you. They introduced me. Just a minute. Let me share my screen first. Let me know whether my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So I'm Mr. Anil Gholap and working as PGT Maths in Vidyanagar campus. Here are these are the few topics which I am supposed to cover. In the first one, I will introduce mathematics and where it is applicable. Actually, I will try to cover a few basic applications of mathematics. And then calculus and differential calculus or differential equation part. Actually, calculus and differential equation, this part is in 11th and 12th standard. So I will try to cover their applications also. Not from NCERT syllabus, but I will try to cover applications which are related to real life actually. Now, in the beginning only, let me ask you one question. You might have observed students love mathematics. They are very keen to take or to opt mathematics in their study, isn't it? But at the same time, why students care more about mathematics? See, they love physics, they love chemistry, they love social studies, they love language subject, but they don't care about other subjects compared to mathematics subject. They care more about mathematics only. So do you have any idea why they are caring about mathematics? They don't love mathematics. They want to do something in mathematics. They are doing, but they fear about mathematics. They have a lot of fear in their mind. Any reason, specific reason for this? Yes, anyone? Anyone? This is an open forum. Huh? Okay, yeah. True. Actually, I personally feel why students are fearing about mathematics. No, actually, maths is all around us. It is everywhere we go. Okay, but everyone will enjoy mathematics if they know applications of mathematics in real life. And why students are scared about mathematics? No, they don't know where to apply exact mathematics in their life, personal life, professional life. They just study mathematics in academics till 10th standard and till 12th standard. Sometimes they may opt mathematics in higher education also, but they don't know where to apply this mathematics and where we can find this mathematics around us. Okay. If people do believe that mathematics is simple, it is just because they don't know how complicated life is. So if they think that mathematics is very difficult one, okay, it is complicated one, no, they must know what are the topics life taught us. Okay, so then they will come to know how mathematics is. So here are the few basic applications I'm trying to cover in here. If we think about basic applications, sorry. I didn't get you. Any question from your side?
So please continue.
Okay. Thank you. The importance of mathematics lies in its application in daily life. To be honest, no, for more than 2000 years, mathematics has been a part of human research. Okay, for understanding only. Mathematical discoveries have come both from attempt to describe the natural phenomena around us. Even mathematics try to arrive at a truth of a real world. But now in this, today's mathematics as a mode of thought and expression is more valuable to us ever before, means than ever before. Earlier, mathematics was not playing that much important role, but today mathematics is playing very important role, critical role in research, also in new technology development, innovations, and even daily routine life also. Have you ever wondered where mathematics is applicable? Now I'm using computer here. Okay, how a computer works, how easily it completes every task in a proper series of actions. The simple reason for this is the application of maths. If suppose I'm sharing you a PowerPoint presentation here, this PowerPoint presentation is also based on mathematical concepts. It has mathematical programming in the computer. Then only its representation can be prepared, and it can be represented to some viewers here. So many computations are taken place in the computer system. Without mathematics, no, it is impossible to run computer also. Nowadays, actually, our country is just means always remains on electric mode. Prashant Kishore. Okay. Math so useful, no, in this election mode, how political strategies can be made, how politically the citizens of India can be brought to the issue is very famous. In 2040 and 2014, no, BJP got clear mandate. In 2014, Prashant Kishore works for Mamata Banerjee. In 2019 and 20, he worked for Mamata Banerjee, who is the CM of West Bengal. Okay, once Prashant Kishore mentioned, he is doing so many different strategies in political way, just because he is very good in mathematics. Okay, so maths is useful to get voting trends in politics also. So he is master of mathematics, and that's why he is preparing so many different algorithms to have a trend in voting. Yeah. So in this now, let me start with very basic application first. The most obvious place where you would see basic mathematical concept is never grocery, even supermarkets. Okay. For example, consider a man going for grocery shopping. He would need to add up total value of the things. Okay. He will bought things. He bought and needs to calculate how much change should he ask for back. Yeah. Sometimes if suppose he purchases 200 rupees item and he have 500 rupees. So how many rupees he should get back? So he must ask. Sometimes in grocery shop, there are so many different things, like 50% off is given. Even if you purchase one product, they will offer you one more free product on that. Okay, so buy one, get one also given in most of the stores. So in this case, in this stores, no customer visits, see such schemes, estimate the quantity to be bought, whatever weight they require, okay, what price of that unit is, and then what discount they are getting. So all these calculations are based on mathematics only. So this is the first basic application of mathematics which we have in our daily life. Okay, because most of the times and even each and every person in a life goes to grocery shop. Okay, so this is the application which we find in our daily life. So this is very much related to the women who are present here, all are having kitchen duties every day. See, in cooking also maths is there. Okay, in your kitchen, the maths is applicable to decide how much amount of ingredients to be added in right proportion to make a food tasty. Okay, we need to add the required amount of ingredients in right proportion. Other the taste will not be there. Okay, so if proportion changes, taste will change. If suppose we have 5 or 10 members in a family, as per the number of members and the need, we are preparing our food. So that quantity and the need can be calculated by using maths. So here the concept of calculation, addition, subtraction, mathematics, multiplication, and even proportion comes. So this is very basic application which we are dealing daily in life. Third, you may not have a garden in your house, but somewhere around us in a society, we have gardens. But how gardens are planned? To plan a garden, we must use mathematical concepts. How much area we can give for this gardening? Okay, how many number of plants we can grow there, means their seeds. Okay, in which direction, in which shapes we can plant those saplings. So that calculation can be done by garden mathematics only. So this third basic application which we have of mathematics in our daily life. You can see here different shapes are there. See on the bottom, I have shown you a normal lawn here in front of house only. So its area can be calculated. How much space can be allocated to the garden, even if it is prepared by municipal corporation or by provided by plant also. So that area is different, and as per the area, we can prepare a garden. And for this calculation, we need mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication. Again, these simple concepts comes here. The next operation or next duties which we are performing, not duties actually, but these are the tasks which we are doing very often in our day-to-day banking. Okay, normally we used to deposit our money in bank and we are drawing money whenever it is a need. Okay, we are lending our money. So how bank works? See, bank works on a mathematical algorithm. Banks are providing few interest rates on your deposits. Each and every bank has different rates. Suppose State Bank of India gives you 6% rate of interest. Bank of Baroda may give you 6.95. Why there is a difference of 0.05%? This 0.05% of interest also makes a huge difference while calculating big amount. So these banks are very particular in calculating this rate of interest. We deposit our money in FD, RD, so EPF. These calculations are done at the end of means at the end of service. How much money we can get by B? That calculation can be done using mathematics only. So there are so many calculations to be done when we are investing money. If suppose you are taking loan from, how much rate of interest you have to pay to the bank? Okay, banks are providing loans at a rate of interest from 6% to 18%. Why this variation is? Okay, so there are number of calculations behind this, and those calculations are to be done by using mathematical concepts. The next application of mathematics we found here in statistics. means statistical measurements are there. Very famous example of, okay, now in our country, educationist or literate persons know about statistics, and this statistic industry is related to share market. Share market is working on statistical concepts. Share market works on this statistics along with economics. There are so many different concepts of statistics we have studied in 8, 9, 10 standard also. Along with these, distributions are there, frequencies are there. These concepts are used to predict what performance of that particular share will be there. If suppose today you are buying Tata share, okay, how much growth that Tata share can give to you after 1 month, after 2 months, after 1 year, after 5 years. Okay, that calculation can be done using mathematical calculation with the help of statistical concepts. So share market industry is based on mathematical concepts as well as statistics. Actually, statistics is one of the branch of mathematics only. So statistics is nothing but maths only. Now, this is also very interesting application of mathematics. If you read the heading of this, it is medicine. Now, have you ever wondered maths is applicable in medicine field also? Because say students thinks that if they want to become a doctor, maths is of no use for them. But maths has number of applications in medicine field also or medical field also. For example, nowadays, around us we often found diabetic patients. Okay, but do you know how blood sugar level can be checked? Means how to count that level of sugar in our blood. We have that instrument or a machine is there to detect it. Okay, but on which principle that machine works? It works on the concept of calculus, the rate of change of one variable. Okay, so that calculus means it is mathematics only. So to detect the blood sugar, we use mathematics. Most of the medical student knows it, but before entering into the medical stream, they don't know it. So medicine field is also having so much applications along with this. See here, one more picture I have shown here. Analysis of body fat comparison is given. Just see. There are two types of person whose physique is different. Okay, that calculation or that analysis we can do. In a society, we are having so many gyms now for exercises. Okay, if the gym trainer is there, he knows how to how to reduce your weight. Okay, by suggesting so many exercises. But he should suggest those exercises by analyzing your body weight or body height. Okay, and as per the proportion, he should suggest and how many days you should take to reduce the weight. So that calculation is to be done, and that calculation can be done by using mathematics. Here are few applications I'm combinedly using it. These are the basic applications actually. I'm looking into the more detailed applications of calculus and differential equations later on, but these are the few basic applications which we supposed to taught to the lower grade students. Okay, construction, art, fashion, architecture, etc. See, in construction field, actually it is one of the branch of engineering, and engineering is based on mathematics only, mathematics along with physics and chemistry. If suppose we are opting for mechanical engineering, it depends on art, means drawing and mathematics. So along with engineering technologies, we can operate so many things differently. But how mathematics is applicable here? If suppose you want to construct a house, you must buy a land. Okay, at what price you can buy it? Okay, that price calculation is to be done. Okay, if suppose you have your own land, how much house you can construct? Okay, that area needs to be calculated. So in that again, formula of area can be applied. Okay, after deciding area, if suppose I want to construct 1000 square foot of house, then how many number of rooms can be adjusted in that, along with our bathroom, toilet, and whatever is required. Okay, if you decide how many number of rooms are to be adjusted in that total area, Then how many number of tiles are required, how to get it painted. Okay, so many calculations are there. These calculations can be done using maths concept. See here, I have shown you this figure where so many geometrical shapes are shown. Now these shapes generally art persons are using to design cloths. Okay, you found it on your clothes also. Different types of designs are there. So where they are getting these shapes? From geometry. Geometry is again a branch of mathematics only. So art field also needs mathematical concepts. Okay, cylinder is there, circle is there, square is there, straight line is there, that dotted means continuous line is also there, dotted. Then cross symbol is also given here. So many different symbols are there. These symbols are taken from geometry and algebra of mathematics. So art field also need, even fashion also. Fashion designing persons are working on different designs, no, to develop a new fashion trend. They are using mathematical symbols many times. These are the few basic applications which we found around us. Now, as this is a more informative session, no, I have just added a few applications of mathematics which are related to daily life. But my main focus is to give you some applications related to calculus. Now, what do you mean by calculus? Actually, calculus is one of the branch of mathematics, and it has two different branches again. First one is differential calculus, second one is integral calculus. Differential calculus means here we can suppose it as derivative only. Okay, derivative are involved in differential calculus. Derivative is nothing but rate of change of one function with respect to other function. Okay, now where derivative is applicable, for example, we are driving a car. Okay, we want to achieve 60 km/h speed within 2 seconds. So how much acceleration can be applied? Okay, that calculation can be done. Means your speed depends on acceleration. Okay, so speed is depending on acceleration means we can calculate rate of change of speed with respect to acceleration which we are applying. So it comes under derivative. The second branch of calculus is integral calculus or integration only. Integration is basically related with space or area under the curve. Even we can calculate area between the two curves also. Now, you all of us know, you all know how to calculate area of regular shape. If suppose I'm giving you square, okay, you can calculate area of square by just applying the formula. If suppose I have a square like this or rectangle, you have a standard formula. If I give you a circle, you can calculate area of circle. Okay, if I have a cylinder, if I have cone, you can calculate area or volumes, which is applicable here. No? You can calculate area or volume by using standard formulas. But what if I have an irregular shape like this? How to calculate area of this? For example, by mistake, my water bottle fell down. Okay, that water will come out of the bottle and it will get spreaded over the floor. It will take irregular shape. That how much area it has been covered, how to calculate it. Okay, so to get this deal, no, integration is used. Okay, so this integration is related to means it is used to calculate area of irregular shapes. Yeah. Now in 11th and 12th standard, no, so many different applications are there. I will not go into the NCERT applications given. Okay, let's have different applications which we are dealing with our daily life. See here, calculus is used in daily life. First example is, I have taken an example of odometer and speedometer. Where this odometer and speedometer is, means you found? Yes, teacher. Where this odometer and speedometer you found? It is in our car. Okay. Now, just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, something technical glitch is there. My slide is not operating properly. Just give me a few seconds. Yeah, now it is working. Okay. Now see, yeah, I was here. Now you can witness this calculus daily while driving a car. Okay, from two dashboards. First one is odometer and second one is speedometer. What speedometer does? Speedometer measures the speed of the car. Okay, and it shows here. And what odometer does? Odometer measures the distance traveled. Okay, odometer measures the distance traveled. I mean, speedometer, no, derivative is applicable or derivative is applied, concept of derivative. And in odometer, concept of integration is applied. Okay, odometer measures the distance traveled from record of speed, make use of integration. This is main goal of integration. So this is the first application which we generally don't know why odometer means on which principle odometer and speedometer works. We oftenly see it. This is the speed of our car. Okay, this much distance is traveled. But derivative and integration concept is applicable there. Now here are the few different shapes. Irregular shapes are given. Snail is there. Then one irregular shape I have given here. To calculate area or volume of this irregular shape, now as I mentioned earlier, concept of integration is applicable. This is very interesting application. Calculus in weather forecasting. See, we might not know how weather is predicted. To predict a weather, no. If suppose now our weather department or environmental department predicts that in next week, no, heavy rainfall is predicted. Okay, or wind will flow from this direction to this direction. Okay, that must be the they predict speed also. Okay, speed of the wind may be around 50 km/h. Okay, so that heavy wind is there. So such type of prediction our environment department does, but how it works? So calculus is applicable there or calculus is used. Okay, so calculus is used in calculating environmental statistics. Here it helps us to calculate environment conditions. For example, monsoon. Okay, then earthquake forecasting, heavy rainfalls. Even sometimes we experience tsunamis also in South India. I hear that in 2007 and 8, people face these tsunamis also. So how to predict when tsunamis will reach to us? Okay, so to predict this, calculus is used. Now to predict this weather, actually meteorology branch is there, which is of atmospheric science. Okay, it's working on this, and this meteorology branch is giving you accurate weather by using concept of derivative and then integration. This made possible with computer model. Some algorithms are applied, okay, and those algorithms are developed by using the concept of probability, derivative, and integration. The basic of meteorology is grounded in different equations, where metallurgists to determine how changes in one variable with respect to other variables are happening. Suppose pressure is changing, okay, temperature is changing. So based on the changes in temperature and pressure, no, they are concluding. So rate of change is there means derivative is there. This is also very familiar example for you. Okay, we often have credit cards, means at least one of our family member nowadays is having credit card. But how these credit cards companies are working? Okay, companies uses calculus to set the minimum payment. One application is given, but see on which parameters they are providing you a credit card. They sees your credit score. Okay, they sees your salary slip or 16 number form. Okay, so there are two parameters. First thing, your salary or earning source, then your credit score. Okay, whether your credit payments are regular or not. So these are the two variables on which your credit limit depends. But now, what is the business model of these credit card companies? Nowadays, all of the banks are providing now credit cards to their customers. State Bank, SB, Bank of Baroda, HDFC, ICI, all banks are providing credit cards. But what is their business model? Okay, they are providing you, suppose a 1 lakh credit limit to use, you can use it free of cost. They are not charging anything. Okay, then how they are getting benefit from these credit cards? Okay, so that business model of credit card is based on derivatives concept, rate of change of one variable with respect to other. Even to set the minimum payments after getting that statement, monthly statement, no, if you have observed credit card statement, they are giving you minimum payments. If suppose my due amount is 50,000, they are asking me to pay 5,000 only. How this 5,000 is calculated? Okay, and what is the impact if I pay 5,000 only instead of 50,000? Okay, so this calculation is to be done by using concept of derivative and later on integration. This credit card industry is also using calculus, remember. This is very interesting. Calculus is also used in artificial intelligence. I think we somehow knows and to some extent we know what is artificial intelligence and how it works. Okay, this artificial intelligence is now a booming industry. Everywhere, no, now robots are introduced, computer systems are introduced. These machines or gadgets are working on artificial intelligence, means artificial brain they are developing. There is no need of humans now. But how these programs are developed, how this programming is done. So this programming is done on computation, algorithms, then using probability, and then addition of derivative. Algorithms are nothing but the calculus, and these algorithms are used to compile huge data. Okay, and this data is based on number of variables. And this data is to gather, and then they are preparing one equation. That equation is to spit out in best possible answer. Okay. For example, now I'm using computer here. I'm using computer here. If I open a Google Chrome, if I search what is today's temperature in Warangal city or Bellary district of Karnataka, okay, within a second that Google Chrome answers you. But that data is stored on Google server. Within a second, that computer or internet gives you the answer related to temperature of Bellary city only. How it happens? Okay, why it is not showing temperature of Delhi? Why it is not showing temperature of New Jersey from America? Why it is not showing temperature of Mexico? So what algorithm is there? Okay, because no, each and every city's temperature is there, is stored in the server of Google Chrome. But why it is giving you a temperature of Bellary city only? If I ask anything on the Google Chrome, no, it shows you the answer which is nearby, which is to nearby locations of you. So how it works? So for this, no, algorithms are there, and those algorithms are based on mathematical calculations and derivative and integration. Both the concepts are applied there. Along with computation, algorithm is prepared. Algorithm after that preparing, after algorithm, no, derivative and integration is applied there. How it works, no, for this I need a separate session because I cannot go into detail of how it works actually. You may ask me, sir, just tell me how these algorithms are prepared and how it is applicable to Google Chrome or server which we are using here. So it is a separate topic, but I'm just informing you where derivatives and integrations are applied along with other topics of mathematics. So this is also very interesting topic, and in this, no, mathematics is used widely. One more interesting topic is here, calculus in spaces. Okay, you see, astronomers use calculus to study the different motions of planets. Okay, even spaceships are also there. In all these different space activities, no, there is always a use of mathematics along with physics. Whatever concepts we learn in physics, no, all can be analyzed using mathematics. For a rocket to be sent into space or satellite to orbit, astronomers must use calculus to figure out how much fuel the rocket or satellite needs to accelerate. You might know, if suppose we are sending a satellite in a space, that satellite remains there for years. Okay, so what is the fuel or what is the intake it takes to be there in the space only, and how much fuel it requires? How to calculate it? It is calculated by using derivative, rate of change of one variable with respect to other. How much fuel it is consuming and for how much time it needs to be there. Okay, based on that, no, we can identify or we can count how much fuel to be inserted in that. Calculus is also involved in differential equations, which is used by astronomers and physicists to design a telescope. See here, I have shown you this figure also. These telescopes, which are widely used in physics, even in biology, also in space research also. So these telescopes works on the concepts of differential equation. Now, differential equation is again having derivatives in it, maybe first order, second order, whatever. Okay, but differential equation again contains derivative, means rate of change of one variable, means again a calculation part comes here. Or sorry, calculus part comes here. So there are so many scientific applications are also there, which are related to our daily life only. Is my next slide visible?
No, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible,
Same,
sir.
same. Same slide is open.
Just a minute. Again, technical is there. Just a minute. Again, it is coming back to original slide. Is this 15, 16 slide, I think. So these are the few applications of calculus in real life. Okay, I have listed only few because I have been told that this is informative session only. I could not continue it for longer duration. So I took few of the applications. Actually, if we count the number of applications of mathematics in our real life, no, that count is infinity. Okay, so I cannot list out all the applications here in one presentation. I have listed only few of the applications. See, most of physics and engineering concepts are based on mathematics only. Sound waves in air, how to identify, how to analyze those sound waves in air. Okay, so for this, no, liberalized supersonic airflow is used, and these two are working together. Okay, in both the cases, derivative and integration is applied. So in this way, you can read these applications here. In all the applications, some or the other way, integration and derivative is applicable, means calculation is applied. that list is actually endless, but I have listed out few of the applications. One more thing. Now, last 2 years, we were facing pandemic equations. Yesterday, I was reading an article in that. Again, these medical research persons are predicting one more way in 2026-27. How they are predicting this one more way of COVID? We are in 2022, and they are saying that in 2026-27, such type of pandemic may come once again for not more than 6 months. But that pandemic is again predicted. Yesterday only I read that article in Times of India. So to predict this kind of pandemics also, we have to use, or that researchers are using, the concepts of calculus. How one variable is changing with respect to others. So derivatives concept is there, and by using this derivative concept, they are predicting after 5 years or 4 years, again one more wave will come here. We have to face it. Okay, so such type of applications are there. If we go deep into the mathematics, mathematics is everywhere. You can feel it, you can realize it. And if you feel it, then only you can enjoy it. And if you start enjoying mathematics, mathematics is the easiest subject to understand and to score good marks in their education or students' education. So that's it from my side. Thank you all. If any doubt is there or anything to share from your side, you can share, or you can ask me anything what you want to know from my side.
Ragini ma'am.
Yes. Smita ma'am, if nobody is there to give any feedback, or any feedback is over, then shall we stop it?
Okay. Let others what they are saying. They want to give any feedback or what?
Any reflection from your side? Any teacher wants to give reflection? Shall we stop now?
7 minutes. Let plus give a feedback link.
I think it is shared in chat box.